Hello dear students, welcome back to Inkpot. Today I'm here with a concept, willing suspension of disbelief. But before we begin, let me remind you to consider subscribing to my channel. If you find this video helpful, give a thumbs up, share it with your friends and don't forget to drop a comment. So, the phrase willing suspension of disbelief was coined by the major poet of the English Romantic period, Samuel Taylor Coleridge, in his famous work Biographia Literaria, which was published in the year 1817. When creating or reading poetry, Coleridge called for that willing suspension of disbelief for the moment, which constitutes poetic faith. But this concept is not just confined to poetry, it has been extended beyond poetry to all other art forms like movies, drama, television series, literature. Let's take movies. You must have seen Bollywood movies, especially science fiction movies like Koi Mil Gaya, Mr. India, Krish, even Hollywood movies like Star Wars movie series, Avengers, even Jurassic World. All these have supernatural elements or illogical events like aliens, UFOs, extraterrestrial lives, or superhumans, isn't it? But we forget all these supernatural factors in it and believe it for the sake of enjoyment. We willingly suspend that disbelief. We are letting go of all the unbelievable factors and believe it. Believe in whatever is shown on screen or on stage. So that is the mental state of willing suspension of disbelief. When we talk about willing suspension of disbelief, it would be unfair if we forget the great playwright William Shakespeare, because supernaturalism is a recurring theme in most of the Shakespearean plays. If you take his Hamlet or Macbeth or The Tempest, there are a lot of supernatural elements like spirits, ghosts, witches, even apparitions, visions, everything. But these are the elements that make his plays very interesting, and the readers are deeply immersed in all his works that they let go of their disbelief and believe in it for the sake of enjoyment. Now let's go back to Coleridge himself. Coleridge was particularly interested in the supernatural. Now just look at his major works like Kubla Khan, the Rime of the Ancient Mariner, or Chrysabel. That supernatural mood is set from the very first lines and it runs throughout the poem. And Coleridge wanted the readers to accept the world created in the poem, and he says that the reader should put aside all their ideas of what is real, what makes sense, or what is logical. So remember, all art forms, be it poetry, drama, movies, television series, literature, all these are not at all enjoyable unless you're willing to suspend your disbelief. So that's all about the wonderful concept of willing suspension of disbelief, and I'll be back with more and more videos. So please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get notified, and also leave your valuable suggestions and let me know which topic in literature you want me to discuss. So have a great day ahead and thanks for watching.